Welcome to this short introduction to befriending your nervous system. My name is Stephanie. I'm a trauma-informed somatic practitioner and stress healing coach, and I've had more than 22 years of experience healing stress personally and professionally, healing stress and harmonizing the nervous system. For you to make friends, you've got to have a conversation with them, right? You get to know them a little bit, their likes and dislikes, their background, their personality, what they appreciate, what they don't appreciate. It's communication styles, its needs, its wants, its longings and desires. And really that is the intention of this series is to get to know your nervous system so that it can work for you as an ally rather than against you. Why are we doing any of this? Your nervous system is the master coordinator of everything in your life: physical, mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual, relational. So if you have the desire to heal your digestion, your immune system, your hormones and metabolism, your ability to sleep and recover, anxiety, depression, perfectionism, control, memory and cognition, creativity and concentration, your relationship to yourself, with others, and with the planet. All of this stems from your nervous system. It is so important, and dare I say it, that healing stress and harmonizing your nervous system, befriending your nervous system, resourcing your nervous system is by far the most important thing that you could do in this world. Whether you are an entrepreneur and you want the clarity and the creativity and the motivation and the energy to contribute to this world in a real meaningful way, or maybe you're a mother and you want the patience and the kindness and the presence to be with your children in a really loving way so that they become really amazing little humans more than they already are. Or maybe you want to detox from a mold exposure and you need your immune system to be working well. You need to be able to sleep and recover well, right? Your digestion has probably been off. Your nervous system will support you in all of it again because it's the master coordinator, right? It's coordinating, it's communicating, it's relating, it's amplifying, it's expressing, it's suppressing, right? Your nervous system is at the root of all of it. The function of your nervous system is safety and survival of self and species. I'm going to say that again. The function of your nervous system is safety and survival of self and species or collective. That's the function. So healing stress in your nervous system is about your own health, which is the most important thing in your life, right? Your physical, mental, emotional, energetic, spiritual health. But it's also for the survival and the continuation, thriving, evolution of our species. Depends on a majority of us healing our nervous systems to some degree. We can feel it in the collective right now. So much angst, so much uncertainty, so much fear, so much anger, so much grief. It's heavy in the collective. And we need to, for our own health and well-being, but also our nervous systems, again, we talked about our nervous systems relating. Our nervous systems are constantly in communication with everyone and everything on the planet, including the planet. The nervous system has a planet. We know this now. Your nervous system directly impacts every nervous system around you, whether that's your colleagues or your employees, your partner, your dogs, your children, your neighbors, the person that you buy coffee from, right? Everybody working in the grocery store, and therefore everyone that also goes to the grocery store who's interacting with the people that you interact with, even if it's just a smile and eye contact. Your nervous system is impacting the nervous systems of everyone, including yourself. So when we work with moving towards survival what ends up happening is that we end up thriving because, and we'll explore this more in a later video around the somatic bliss method and all of the components there. But because we work towards safety and survival, again, the function of the nervous system, feeling safe enough, we're releasing traumas of the past and we're building resilience for our future. And we're also relating to each other in new and meaningful and rich ways. Okay, so how do you be your best self? How you show up, how you move through the world under the many constant pressures and stressors and challenges? This is the question, is how do you be more patient, more energized, more motivated, more clear, more kind, more generous, more successful, more forgiving, more understanding, more authentic, more alive? And we do this through somatics. And we're going to again deep dive into somatics and the somatic bliss method in a later video. This is where I want to pause for this first video as part of this Befriending Your Nervous System series. And I really, really, really hope that you grasp the importance, the why we are doing this work, right? We don't do any practice unless we really understand and feel the for the sake of what, why? Why show up? Why, why log back into resource every day until you have your toolkit of this is what I like, this is what feels enjoyable, this is what feels helpful, right? Why are we logging into resource? Why are we doing the practices, remembering the practices, and then eventually just doing the practices on our own? Because it is my highest goal that you don't need me or resourced or my work anymore. Is that you embody that version of you that moves through the world in a really healthy and harmonious way. That's it for now. Infinite gratitude, and I love you so, 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 so much. Mm.